And what I'd like to do is just start the panel, and then I'll kind of step out of the way. And I'd love to have each of the three children, or now adults, who are in the movie to talk to us, just from the heart. How are you feeling today? How did you feel looking at that footage? And just really from the heart, give us a sense of how you're doing.
Well, it's kind of embarrassing, to know that I didn't know who Scotty was. It didn't really, I never really knew I had a problem until my mom said, "Oh, you're in this movie." And I was like, "Really?" And I was like, "For what?" And she's like, "You had autism." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." And so it's, like, but it's just watching it, like, I honestly don't feel like I really did anything, because I was just being forced to listen to Vince. It makes me realize, like, so many people put their hearts into just for me to learn, and, my mom and my sisters and my dad and Doreen and everybody who helped. Like, it's just amazing how much people help.
So are you a senior in high school right now?
Yeah.
What are your plans for next year?
Well, I definitely need to go to college. I still haven't taken the SATs. I need to do that. I want to do something either with animals or anything with autism. I don't know. Either animals or autism.
So, talk to us about how you feel. What was it like watching yourself? How you doing?
I think that I didn't really realize who I was when I watched the film. I'm just so different now, and when I watch it,
I have the same feeling when I watch Obama.
I don't
Do
feel
you know what Obama is?
Yes.
He's known for Obama. A huge film from 1987. That's what he's referring to.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like I'm a different person now. If you want to know what I'm doing, I'm in high school. I get A's and B's in school. I'm in the Key Club, which is like community service stuff. I like the internet. Sometimes I hang out with friends. I don't play video games that much anymore, although I am still interested in them. I plan to go to college, and I do plan to graduate with a major in sociology. And I do, and maybe when I get out I can work with autism, or what, maybe, I just plan to graduate with a degree in sociology or a psychologist. Or,
do you know where you want to go to college?
Maybe, I'm considering Westwood right now because the one guy, he came in the government class and he advertised it, like the program they had. So.
Good enough reason. You don't look like a senior. I did not look like that when I was a senior in high school. Talk to us about how you're doing, what you thought of the film.
Thank you, Brad. Well, the first time it was pretty tough because you just have to think back to your past, and it's very emotional given how much you had to endure. But over time it gets a lot easier, and yet all the time it's very moving as it inspires you to think about how complicated of a problem this is and what you have to go through, all the effort you have to put in order to overcome. And I'm pretty damn proud of it, I must say.
And all of you, Jan and Bretnick, we're in an election year, and people talk about heroism a lot. They talk about being examples. Most heroes don't know they're heroes, not until after the fact. They perform extraordinary human feats. They step up to challenges, and yet they only are doing what is in their hearts and what their character makes them do. And that's what these young people do. I mean, like Janice says, she never knew she had a problem until the world told her she did. You know, and you can view it as a problem, or you view it as something that you must overcome. And that's what these three young people have done. And once again, I am in awe of them and honored to present them to the world, because walking down the street, this idea of normalcy, this idea that you are labeled, or that someone can categorize you by a condition, it has been blown out of the water yet again. And the lives that these three young people are leading, and the contributions that they will make to society in the rest of their lives, totally, they have overcome what most people, the prejudices and the preconceptions that they might have had, and they are indeed heroes. And once again, I'm proud to be on the stage with you guys.
Just to let you know, I want to ask you what you're going to do next year, and I want to get a brief comment from the producer-director who put together such an amazing film, maybe talk to Mom, but then I'd like to go out and get some questions from you in the audience. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Go out with some mic, get some questions from the audience. So that's the next 5 minutes. Lou and I will kind of jump out in the audience. Does that sound good, Lou?
Fabulous.
Okay. So tell us what you're going to do.
Well, obviously go to college because
Obviously.
still have to figure out who I am and what I want to do with my life. And if it's okay, may I say what's up with me now?
Yeah, absolutely.
I still find life progressive. I'm still constantly trying to improve academically and socially, and pretty busy right now. In addition to my classes, I work as an administrative assistant for an organization that helps some of LA's sickest kids and those infected with HIV. I'm also in the film department of this organization called the Culver City Academy of Visual and Performing Arts that offers courses in theater, dance, music, art, and film. And the great thing is, you not only get hands-on professional film experiences. I mean, my group and I actually make one 16mm film each year. But we also get to work with professional talent, which is also another great privilege.
I'm available. And you can tell me about 5 years.
And have Sony premiere film. I don't know what's better. I'm also into acting. I mean, when I first met Lou 5 months back, we talked shop, and it was great being able to share experiences, you know. And that's all I really have to say. Bye.
That's all.
This is the tip of the ice cube right now. I haven't reached the iceberg.
You didn't mention how well you play the guitar.
And I can tell you this, looking back to what I said a few years ago, I don't really, the chances of me becoming a rock star are 1 in a million. And I don't even see myself as that.
You are 1 in a million,
I mean,
pal.
in
Come
general,
on.
I'm an artist, and specifically when it comes to that, I'm only a musician. Let me just say, my art allows me to express myself, because even if I don't sound like it, believe me, I'm still not good with my words, so I like to let my fingers do the talking. That's